Welcome to another 5-minute tech tip. This 5-minute tech tip with Dave Casuto and SF Tech Training is going to be about how to create rules in Microsoft Outlook. So what is a rule? A rule is basically a action you want to have happen based off of a certain criteria. So I have a rule that says, hey, whenever I get something from somebody, make it do something for me. It could be deleting it, it could be putting it to a folder, copying it to a folder, flagging it, so many different things, but you want it to be done automated, right? So you want it to have an automatic process so you don't have to think about these things. Right? And you'll also notice that I have a few other things here that I'm going to do in a subsequent video of how to actually change the color of certain things and the size of them based on a certain condition. Okay, so look out for that for one of my other videos. All right, so what I'd like to do is I'm going to have Perla here. I want to have, every time I get an email from her, it goes into a folder called Perla. So let's take a look at this rules icon right there. And you will see that some of the rules I currently already have, and that is this new messages from blah, blah, blah. I want it to go into my contact forms. So if we open this up, you'll see that it says, hey, when it has a specific word in the subject, I want it to go into this particular folder. That's my rule. That's what's happening here. But notice I'm also copying it there. So let's do a new one now for Perla. Now, the best sort of plan of action and rule of thumb is to make sure that you have the email selected that you want to be creating as a rule. So I'm going to click on the email, go over here to rules, say create rule. And then this pops up, and this dialog box is good, but it's by no means exhaustive. So I actually like to kind of skip this one over, but in case you don't want to, just notice that it's automatically pre-filled in a number of different things, that who it's from, the subject, right, who it's sent to, right, which is me, and then that might be the criteria that you're looking for. You can see it's also based off of the certain thing, what's the action you want to have actually happen. So do you want to display a sound, move to another folder, everything like that. Now, the reason why I'm not going to do this one right now is because I actually want to copy her to folders. I don't want to move it because I might accidentally overlook it. So let's go to my advanced options. I'm going to say, all right, so what's my condition? Whenever I receive something from Perla, what do I want to have happen? So I'm going to go ahead and just say next. And what is the action? I want to not move it to a specified folder, but move a copy to the specified folder. And you'll notice that this is underlined, okay? And then if I come down here, this underline is now clickable, okay? It's a link. So basically saying, hey, well, what is that specified folder? I click on that, and I'm going to open up to Inbox. I'm going to find Perla right there. I click OK, and it's going to move a copy there. Now, there's a number of different actions you can have happen here. You can see all these wonderful automated features here, like deleting it, clear the message, flag it, play a sound, anything that's going to help you. So let me go ahead and go to the next step in my wizard here. There might be certain exceptions that you want to have happen in case somebody else has copied on it, something like that, something else, so the words are inside of the subject. Okay, but I have no exceptions here. So I'm going to continue on, but you can see here it's giving me a nice plain language. When you get something from Perla, move a copy to the Perla folder. Say next, and then what do I want to name this? This is perfectly fine. I'll name it that. And then step 2 is, do you want to actually run this rule now? Which is really awesome because you may want to sort of grandfather this, if you will. So every Perla that I have in my inbox will then move there, which I do want to do. And do I want to turn on this rule now? Absolutely. I'm going to click on finish, and you're going to see it's running it through. And this may take a little while depending on how many emails you have. And I have quite a bit from her, so it's taking some time. And just like that, you will see the wizard is complete, and now Perla, my folder, now has 16 items in there, going all the way back to forever. Okay, so it's pretty slick, and then anytime I get an email from her, it will now not only go into the Perla folder, but it'll also go into the inbox, which is pretty cool. Okay, so automated for me, so I don't have to really worry about that. So there's a lot of different options you can do with rules. So again, I'll just finish up by showing you where the rules are. there she is. In case you want to change the rule, do anything else right there, you can go ahead and do that. I can go ahead and double click on that, and I can make some changes if I want to, however you want to do it from here. Super simple. So I'm going to cancel that, get out of here, and say thanks for watching. This is another 5-minute tech tip with Dave Casuto. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check me out. Write any comments or questions, requests. And then you can also find me on LinkedIn, and also the website is sftechtraining.com. All right, thanks, and we'll see you in the next video. And I'm going to go ahead and do, as I promised, another one of these conditional formatting types of things so your emails can stand out a little better. And maybe I'll pick on Perla for this one. Okay, thanks.